Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Tommy with Elevation Every Weekend here. In today's video, we're going to do a quick look at my 29 plus wheels that I just had built for my 2020 Salsa Beargrease. I'm going to tell you why I had them built, and I'm going to give you my first ride impressions. So first things first, what are the wheels? So the hubs are the exact same Sun Ringle 150 millimeter front and 197 millimeter rear hubs that I have on the stock wheel set that came with the bike. I've been really happy with that wheel set, so I thought these would be a great option, and they were a lot more cost conscious than say a set of Chris King or Hope hubs. And then the other factor was these were actually available. I know the lead times on those other hubs are much longer. The rims are the Stan's No Tubes Baron MK3, and they are aluminum. And I did get them in a 35 millimeter width. I didn't really want a carbon wheel set for this build for my intended use, and it obviously going aluminum kept the price lower. And just so you know, the price out the door for everything was about $750. When I was discussing building this wheel set with my wheel builder, he actually recommended going with the 35 millimeter width. Initially, I was planning to go wider, but I'm glad I did go with his recommendation, because what it means is it can easily run these 29 by 3-inch tires, but it's actually more versatile because it can better run smaller tires if I so choose in the future than say like a 40 or 50 millimeter wide rim. So now I just want to discuss why I decided to build this wheel set for this particular bike. So since I made the decision to dedicate my 2020 Surly Ice Cream Truck to be my max traction bike for winter snow use or more aggressive trail use or big mountain riding, I wanted to emphasize the attributes of the Salsa Beargrease and build something that was lighter weight, faster rolling, that can still handle some summer trail riding, but I also wanted it optimized for future bike packing and adventure riding. So in taking all that into account, I really do feel that a 29 plus wheel set does split the difference between the comfort, traction, and stability of a fat bike and the lighter weight and faster rolling efficiency of a mountain bike or even a gravel bike. So as for the tires I have, this is a set of Maxxis Minions, and they are in the 29 by 3-inch size. I've used Minions for many years on my mountain bikes and actually currently still have a set on my full suspension bike. I've always had great luck with them from a high traction and high durability standpoint, and they've always done well as far as holding sealant. On the downside, they are heavy and they aren't the fastest rolling tires out there. Initially, my intent was to put something lighter and faster rolling on here, like the WTB Ranger. Unfortunately, it is almost impossible to find any 29 plus tires out there right now. I did come across this set of Minions brand new on eBay, so I stamped them up, and that's what ended up on the bike. So I may change them out down the road as things start to become more available, but for now, we're just gonna see how these work out for the foreseeable future. So let's talk about my ride impressions. I do have a couple rides and several miles on this bike now. So despite using the heavier Minions in this build, this wheel and tire combination did cut a full 3 pounds off of the total weight of the bike, and it now comes in at 27.7 pounds. So this 29 by 3-inch setup is about a half to 3/4 inch taller than the stock 27.5 by 4-inch wheel and tire combo that came stock on the bike. So even though that extra height does raise the bottom bracket a little bit, I don't notice any difference in the ride qualities of the bike, so that's a good thing. Thus far, all of my miles have been in dirt and gravel and even a little bit of mild single track. And so far the wheels feel great. They feel really solid and durable. I don't feel any noticeable flex in the corners at speed. And I am pleased that they do deliver at rolling extremely fast. In fact, I've mentioned it in prior videos about maybe wanting a larger front chain ring because I can spin this bike out, and it's even more noticeable now, so that's probably something I will put on my short list. And again, despite using the Minions on this build, they actually do roll noticeably faster than the 4-inch Van Helgas I had on the bike stock. So I am really pleased. I do notice that big difference in rolling efficiency and speed despite using probably the heaviest, most aggressive 3-inch tires on the market. The other ride characteristic of note is while they do not soak up vibrations and small bumps as well as the 4-inch fat tires do, they do still do a great job with proper tire pressure considering it is a fully rigid bike. And last, more on the cosmetic side, I actually do like the bling factor. I mean, when the wheels are rolling with all the decals and whatnot, they actually do look really good in my opinion. Whether I use it as it is now, which is more of a stripped down, fast and efficient bike, or I go more the bike pack adventure bike build and start adding gear to it, having a much lighter, faster rolling wheel and tire combination on the bike will make it much more fun and efficient, whichever way I'm using it. And with not too much effort, I can always swap on the stock fat wheel and tire setup if I do want to use it for snow riding in the winter. I still have many more changes and additions coming for this bike, so if you want to follow those along, please subscribe to the channel. It does really help out the channel. If you have any questions, comments, or insights, please drop those down below. And if you found the video interesting, please drop a like down below, because that does really tell YouTube that you want to continue seeing this kind of content. Much more coming soon, so stay tuned. Thanks a lot, and have a great day.